All right, y'all. Welcome to the Debo Show.
Good afternoon.
Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties. Y'all know how it is. So, but we're back, and Bo is back. Most importantly, people, Bo is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
So,
Had a situation with my mom, and then had another brief situation. So Lou filled in for a little piece of the episode. So appreciate it, Lou.
yeah, so
That's what I'm gonna call it. It's
Yeah.
a funky name. So, what Lou been doing in the early days?
God damn, this is disgusting. Jesus. Hey,
That might be from that lady.
I think it's from what's that lady name?
Yeah, with the 2-liter cables.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Shout out to our sponsors first and foremost. We want to shout out Blue Line Defense.
Yes, sir.
If you need a concealed carry license, you need a new tool to defend your life with, or your family, or if you want a little knife, or you want a little, a little
All of it.
all of that good stuff. Go on down to Blue Line Defense.
Guns, knives, training, CPR, and get a motherfucking bail bond.
Is it?
He just got the certification.
He does everything. So if you get your ass locked up, you can call him. He'll get you out. I'm talking. He'll get you out.
He get you out.
I'm talking about you go in.
You gonna put yourself in, but he gonna get you out.
He get you out.
We're gonna get his phone number to put up there too, because I don't know. Now that part I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same phone number as Blue Line Defense,
Yeah.
or if he's running it separate. But I know the individual who owns Blue Line Defense now also is a bail bond.
Well, I know that if I get my ass locked up, God forbid it ever happens ever in my entire life. I hope it never does. But I'm calling Blue Line
I'm
Defense
gonna call Blue Line, and then I'm gonna see if he'll give me a discount too.
before they even put me in that dirty ass jumpsuit because I ain't wearing it. I'm bucking.
And it's gonna smell like this.
I'm bucking. Straight off the bat.
Yeah, they're gonna call that group of people that hates their dicks to come get you if you buck them.
Well, the new group of people, I can whoop half their asses over them now.
I would say 3/4.
Yeah.
3/4 ass.
Yeah. So, shout out to Blue Line Defense.
Yes, Blue Line
For
Defense.
being one of our best, most consistent sponsors. Shout out to them. Also, shout out to Domino's on Sunset.
Domino's back in the scene. Got us some lovely sandwiches.
They can't see what you're doing.
They can see it on this one.
Okay, yeah.
Got us a nice little tasty sandwich.
Yes, sir.
You got a sandwich and some
Yeah, you can
wings.
see some wings right there. Sunset. Go down to Sunset.
So
Domino's on Sunset.
Jamie and Corey do it good over there.
They do a great job. Excellent food, great service.
Yeah, tell them about us. They probably give you like a ketchup packet or something.
Yeah, they probably,
Do they have ketchup? Probably not ketchup.
they don't have ketchup.
Well, they're not gonna give them like a garlic thing for free because that costs money.
But they might give you a hot wing sauce. So dippy.
Maybe, or like a paper menu to take home.
Probably. So go down there, holler at them. Sunset Domino's. The rest of Domino's we won't know about, we won't give a fuck about. But listen, Sunset Domino's, go to them, holler at them, tell them we sent you. And,
Yeah, they'll take care of you down there. Mention us, like I said, you'll get something. Might just be a high five.
It might be a tea bag.
Might be a tea bag.
Yeah.
Oh, there's speaking of Domino's on Sunset. Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie is the owner of Domino's
On Sunset.
on Sunset.
So,
So the mother Domino's, we
Okay.
got nothing to do with them. I don't want to do too much slander
not too much later.
because I don't know what's connected.
Not too
But
much
the one on
later.
Sunset is what we're telling y'all to go.
Yeah, go to one on Sunset.
Yes. And we also, I don't even know if Dee knows this yet. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after, but very soon we are going to have another sponsor we have secured. But I'll get to that when we get to that.
Haha.
But it's coming.
So shout out to all the sponsors and the up and coming sponsors. And if you have a business, small business, big business you just starting and you want to get the word out there, you want more people to know about what you're doing, holler at us. Let us know. Let's work together. Let's network this thing and build you up.
If you sell bootleg DVDs and shoes, we can promote that.
Yeah, if you
to a certain point, we got to use different. Got to articulate it a certain type of way.
Well,
We can't just say,
yeah,
call Josh for some bootleg Jordans.
yeah, we can't do that. That's not work.
But we can articulate it, so let us know we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at just throwing us something in front of us and we just go with it.
Yeah. So
No matter what you're doing, if you want to promote it, let us know.
unless it's crack or
Unless it's
weed
crack.
or drugs, we don't promote that.
Or if we do not promote being on social media on you women's all winter, we don't do that either. With our shirt off, we don't do that. 'Cause we don't got to do that. I don't know who.
I don't know.
I might have saw somebody. God bless them.
Perhaps.
God bless them. I mean, they took a Photoshop image. And then not even we. I ain't gonna take no credit. D took a better Photoshopped image and Photoshopped the Photoshop, and then we had classic. Again,
I'm proud of him for embracing his real self,
his real self is.
not the fake version of himself at first. I'm proud
Be
of him.
advised, if you're a female watching this show, and you know this individual, his words, he gonna be on you all winter. So
Apparently, winter's
hide
coming
your
up.
kids, hide your wife.
Big guys are about to start coming back in style because it's cold, and all you women that don't want to pay for your fucking gas bills, you try to find a fat guy to hide under. Apparently, that's what you guys do. I don't know.
Sounds good to me. Makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, if you cold, you laid up under a fat motherfucker.
it's left on a fat
You
guy.
proud and not cold anymore.
And smells.
And that goes for guys too.
Smells musty titties.
Yeah, you can. It's plenty of big women.
I don't think we should promote that course of action.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's an option. Like me, I'll just be cold.
Yeah.
Because I'm not finna have you mushing me flat or having your upper fupa, this fupa secretions and whatnot on or around me.
Yeah. There's some people that like that. Some
people seek it out.
They look for it. It's it's their thing. They like to seek out the heavy lovers.
I don't know if they think it's easier. I don't know what that actually is, to be honest.
They might just like it. They might just enjoy the cushion for the cushion.
Maybe, I don't know.
They might enjoy the moisture from the oyster.
If you are a gentleman that prefers the, how should we call it?
Big back.
I don't want to do that.
No.
The heavier ladies, come on, we would like to have you on here. I'm really curious to understand what the fuck it is you're doing and thinking. And
Yeah, whatever. If that's what moves your wood, then God bless you. I ain't got nothing
that's
against it.
what moves your wood.
I ain't got nothing against it. Everybody needs love.
Well, yeah.
Everybody needs
I
love.
would agree with that.
I ain't hating on the big girls.
I'm not hating on them either. I'm just saying there's a specific group of men that seek them out.
They do seek them out.
And I'm just curious as to why, like what happened.
I think it's the warmth.
It could be.
And I guess every secrete, every crease feels like an ass cheek, but it's really just a crease.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of creases though, typically.
But I think that's what they like. They like the extra creases that feel like extra, like asses, I guess.
I prefer just the one ass.
Facts.
But if you have 9, we can get you hooked up with the right people.
Perhaps we can. They're gonna be on your back all
winter.
All winter.
Titties out.
His titties.
His titties. Well, I mean, yours might be. I don't know. His definitely out.
Definitely out. So
it's like warm sunshine, Jamie said.
Jesus Christ. So speaking of that, one of the first topics is, what do men really want? And I'm talking about in a relationship. Oftentimes, I think women think they know what men want, and
I think they do too. And I think a lot of times that's why women do the things they do to themselves, is because they think men like it and we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, the 3-inch long lashes,
Right.
all this crazy shit y'all are doing. Oh, I'm fly. We don't like that shit.
Yeah, we really don't.
We don't. We talk about it.
And the baby hair that y'all pull down out of the lace front and put on top of your foreheads.
It creases it down. I really don't understand.
That ain't the move either.
Mm.
That ain't it. Also arguing, like causing a random argument to produce some kind of communication. That's also not cute.
No.
We don't like to be aggravated for no apparent reason. Like, you can just talk regular. You don't
Yeah,
have to argue.
I don't know about D. I'm gonna just say what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not even gonna say men because everybody might not agree with me. And like I just said, I can't speak for all men because some men like the buffaloes, big buffalo.
Big buffalo.
For me, right? This ain't necessarily a particular order, but I need peace.
Mm-hmm.
One way or another, it seems anyway, I've been fighting my whole damn life. I don't want to fight anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I will, but I don't prefer that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to feel, loved and appreciated. Shown like gratitude, for example.
What was the example of them showing gratitude? How can a woman in 2023 show some gratitude?
Well, for me personally, again, this is me. It has nothing to do with finances or money related things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if I don't know, cut your grass and took your trash out because I knew it was needed done, just as an example. And you get home and, you brought me a plate and said, you know what, I appreciate you doing that today. Here you go. It's small shit you can do. We would prefer you just walk in and take your shirt off.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Well, I do. But just, some sort of acknowledgement of whatever. But peace, to feel appreciated or loved. As someone that you can really be yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, for example, I'm pretty much the same in bed or on my couch or on the toilet as I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
My tone might be a little softer speaking to certain people, like a child, for example, or whatever, but that's a good feeling or a good, I guess feeling is the word. That you can never be yourself. You don't know if you talk about whatever you need to talk about without any repercussions or getting thrown in your face, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't agree with it, cool, then you can have a discussion about it. But just to be able to feel confident and comfortable enough to open up to that person.
Yeah.
To me, like I said, when you look at women, at least on TV, movies, social media, it appears that they're trying to get all these ass lifts and wigs and lashes and getting Jello. They suck it out their belly and put it in their ass or whatever it is. I'm not a doctor. For the most part, guys really don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
But when you question a woman, the ones that have done that, the first thing they're gonna say, in my experience, I was doing this for me. You is a fucking lie. Because you didn't do it when you were single. You didn't do it 5 years ago. You're doing it now because it seems like it's the cool thing to do. Or that's what everybody's doing. This stupid shit. Stop being fucking followers. Do your own thing. Be a leader. And for the most part, guys don't give a shit about that. Unless there are some down low, dirty, horny dudes that typically end up in jail. But them type of dudes, they probably loving that shit. But that's gonna be a tiny percentage, and it's probably not even dudes you deal with. The guys that are already in your life, more than likely, meaning family members, boyfriends, they don't give a fuck about that. Jamie said the women doing it for other women. That might be true too.
Perhaps. But
don't do it for dudes. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that. I know a point you hit on as far as bringing a plate. Women, if you're not cooking for a man, then you need to get your ass in the kitchen practice or something. Because
you saying she ain't doing it because she can't cook. That's what you saying.
I don't know what's going on, but I just know that's a big. We're talking about what men really want. That's a big thing that separates a wife from a girlfriend, or wife from just somebody you dealing with. The ability to go in the kitchen, make some food, when I come home, it's something warm and hot. We can sit down and eat, watch a movie, talk about how the day went, and shit like that. That's a big fucking plus. And like you said, just that peace, being able to come home and enjoy yourself and relax and decompress.
Yeah.
Like,
see, women are very complex creatures, whereas men are not. Men are fairly simple. And y'all, a lot of times, maybe you dealt with a woman in your past, so you used to dealing with a complex motherfucker. I don't know. Dudes are fairly simple. They want to be fed, appreciated, and have some sex sometimes.
yeah. Like this whole thing of like,
Basically, well, I mean, the peace comes with all that. If you have all that, you have peace.
the whole thing of like, I'm not gonna cook for him until, that's some bullshit, because I'm not gonna lock you down until I know you know, that you can do the best. That's a basic fucking thing. And if
You ain't even got to do it every day either.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion,
you might be busy, you know what I'm saying? Your schedule might conflict or whatever, but if he's in compliance.
If you're gonna eat every day, don't you eat?
Well,
you eat, right? So you have to cook for yourself, right? So why not cook for me too? Like, what the hell is this whole deal?
Well,
like, I'm not gonna cook every day. I don't cook. I'm not
really cooking for themselves.
What the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck is going on? You don't cook. If you can't cook for yourself, then you know what? Like I said, it just, you know, you're taking yourself out of that category. You're not working to you. You can't even provide for my fucking kids. You can't cook them a meal. What the fuck we gonna do? Eat at McDonald's every fucking day? Like, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. I can speak from experience with this. My lady Book can cook. Enjoys cooking. Right. Previous to that, I don't know that I was with anybody that enjoyed cooking. You know what I'm saying? They would from time to time, but it wasn't like I was even excited. When Book cooked, it's we getting ready to throw down. I already know it. If she don't cook a particular day, for example, then there's a reason why. Meaning, we was either getting ready to go grab something anyway. Maybe we both had to work late. You know, we did something. So, you know what I'm saying? But she gonna cook, and I'm gonna be excited. But everybody ain't like that. And like I said, some women, if you can't cook, though, this is my opinion. If you can't cook, don't be in there trying to cook every day. Not for him. Try during the day when he at work or something to practice the shit and get it right.
I say if you can't cook, you need to fucking learn, just like if I do everything else.
But we don't want to be the guinea pig. Or I don't. You can't cook and you want to fucking bring some you know bullshit.
No, don't do that.
Now I'm working, I done came, I'm thinking, oh shit, I got me a plate ready. I'm excited, and then that type of disappointment right there,
that's fucked up.
That's a kick in the face.
But at least you're attempting. I'll try to help you and make help you be better. So that's one thing. Well, there's two things: peace, providing some peace, and providing a hot plate.
There's really no amount of money, in my opinion, that takes the place of peace.
Yeah,
it's not. And you can't control peace outside of your house. For the most part, you should be able to control it inside your house. So if somebody on the outside, let's say a family member, is coming in and that person doesn't bring peace, typically, like that's their past track record, then that person needs to be limited from coming in the house. Period. Because I definitely know of situations where there's certain people that set off certain other people. And like, I can't control that, right? One way or the other. I can't control the action or the reaction. But I do know it happens. So, stay over there.
Perhaps.
But that's me. And that's what I recommend.
Perhaps.
If whoever you are living with ain't got peace, man or woman, it's gonna be some shit.
Yeah. Like I said, don't always argue.
From the man perspective, though.
I'm on to argue that shit ain't cute, ain't fun, it ain't none of that. I don't know.
It's stressful. It makes your blood pressure go up. You get aggravated. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what?
I don't know who told y'all that was something cute. Spark a little fake argument. That shit is not cute.
Even real arguments ain't cute.
Yeah, real arguments, fake ones, trying to spark a little argument to have this kumbaya moment at the end. Yeah, that shit. I dated this girl that did that shit.
But see, I ain't familiar with the kumbaya at the end. I'm familiar with the argument that'll, because you don't want to do something later on, we'll do that now. Go ahead and get that out the way. So
Nah, they'll fucking start these fucking fake ass arguments to argue just to force you to have this moment of, oh no, I really love you, I like you at the fucking end. That shit's fucking corny and lame.
yeah, because you should already know that anyway.
Yeah. I had a chick that was like that. She would always want to have this makeup moment at the end. And I'm like, man, fuck out of here. I don't want to, you fucking piss me off.
We just make up at the beginning and cut the argument out.
Yeah, like, why this fake ass fucking argument for what?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Yes.
I truly hate arguing.
Yeah, it's not, no man likes to fucking argue. It's a waste of goddamn time and energy. So.
Definitely takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
That you could have been using towards something else.
Definitely.
So. What men want, again, that was the topic. It's simple. Very, very simple. Stop trying to overthink it. We're very simple creatures with pretty much anything. But
and another thing, I'm also saying, remain engaged. If we sit down watching a movie and we supposed to be watching it together, don't be on the fucking phone, bullshitting on your phone, and then as soon as I get on my phone, what do you mean? Well, you just on your phone. What the fuck? Like, you logged the fuck out. Like, but I can't do it. Like, yeah, stay engaged in the fucking situation. If you got on a date or something like that, don't be on your fucking phone taking pictures of the fucking food and shit.
No.
Like, remain fucking engaged in the situation.
You know what I'm saying too that bothers me now? This isn't a women's situation, but it's a kid. You can't sit down with kids anymore and put a movie on. I'm talking about at the house. I ain't talking about the theater. Or a show or what. Even if it's something they want to watch. Like, we're going to watch Transformers. You put it on. They're looking at that shit for about 3 minutes. They cannot get them phones out of their face for more than a couple minutes. And that's annoying as shit to me. Especially if it's something I didn't even want to watch to begin with.
I'm just going to turn it off.
Well, eventually that's what's going to happen.
I'm just going to fucking turn it, that's all. Yeah. Fuck, you ain't want to watch it. Fuck it.
No, I'm going to give you a couple minutes. I'm going to look at you so you know I see you doing it. That's going to be the first thing. And then from that point, give you a couple minutes to correct yourself.
Yeah.
And then if you can't correct yourself, then fuck it.
Yeah.
But it would be more aggravating for your partner to do that.
Yeah.
But you get kids shit bothering. The kids now are just so fucking different. They don't do shit we did. Ain't no going outside. Ain't no looking at a fucking show or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's something to do with that phone.
That's facts. Those are facts.
But anyway.
Also, try to assimilate yourself into the man's situation and vice versa.
Yeah.
If they got friends and they got shit going on, try to be involved in what's going on and vice versa. This whole like thing of in every situation, it's either that or me. You gotta pick. That's some bullshit too.
It's total bullshit. And eventually, even if he does pick you the first few times, eventually he's not going to.
Eventually he's gonna pick the other fucking thing. So like,
even if he didn't really want to, because it gets fucking over.
Yeah, like put your fucking foot down. Like the whole like it's me or your family, or it's me or your friends, or it's me or your coworkers, or it's me or, and it's like you pick her just for y'all to sit down and look at goddamn SVU and she strolls to her fucking phone all day.
Yeah, that would not be a good scenario. Sometimes you got, and it's hard. I do know this. It is harder for guys to do this than women, in my experience. There again, but sometimes you gotta try to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Have they had a fucked up week? Have they been stressed out about something going on outside of the house that they can't control? I would think it would be easier to do that from a woman trying to do that for the man, because I know it's very difficult for the men trying to do it to a woman because y'all are such emotional creatures. So it's hard to really relate to every little thing. But You have to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, she got in trouble at work, or oh, fucking kid shitted on himself at school.
Jesus Christ.
That was your cousin, actually. It wasn't school, it was in the bathtub. But so sometimes you got to do that. I'll say it. I've said it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Relationship is like a job. So in my opinion, it takes work. Take both of y'all working. One person's working and the other one ain't.
That's facts.
It just ain't.
Those are facts.
For whatever reason, everything ain't fucking personal either. Everything ain't personal. Some things are personal.
Yeah, some things are.
But that's a small percentage of reality.
Yeah.
If you're going around thinking, even if you think 50% of the shit that happens to you every day just in your normal life is personal, you're the fucking problem.
Facts. Hold it down for half a second.
All right, so D's got to go shit, so we're going to talk about D what he's doing. But no, you have to, like I said, relationship is work. Both parties have to be invested and involved. And if you love them, that's what you do. Nobody gets together to go apart. I guess same principle in marriage, even though that happens. That shit's definitely not the same anymore. But with anything, even with your kids, your parents, your cousins, but especially with your partner, you gotta be compromised and you gotta be looking at it from the other perspective. Stubborn shit, hard-headed shit, or oh, I've always been like this. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's
They don't.
facts.
They
That's
don't.
facts. You should grow. You shouldn't be stuck all the way.
Grow and evolve.
Always. I've always been like, you shouldn't be always like that.
Yeah.
Kind of moving on.
He's back from shitting.
Yeah, that's quick. Still on the topic of men, men take a break before you actually break. And what I mean by that is, oftentimes we get wrapped up in all the shit we got to do and all the responsibilities we have, and trying to be here and trying to be there and trying to get this done, trying to get that done, that we don't think about ourselves to actually stop and take a break. Because if you don't take a
Very
break,
much true.
if you don't take a break, you will break down eventually.
I think I'm talking about like recently. So let's say, I don't know, let's just say past 60 days. Really more like 30 days. But like I've been close to
breaking down
to that.
Damn.
You know, with the my mom passing, you still have everyday life. And like I said, the dirtiest thing I've seen yet in all of life, the dirtiest thing is when someone you care about does pass. The world don't pause.
No.
And you needed to fucking pause for an hour or a day or whatever, and it don't. So you're dealing with that. You're dealing with, home life. You're dealing with work life. The world's still going, so you still got it. And I think this was, kind of along the lines of what he was saying. You almost don't get time to mourn in this scenario, which you're still gonna mourn. So it's coming. All you did was slide it back a little bit. Because you're dealing with all this other stuff. So especially in those moments, you want to try to make the other person, if you're in a relationship, at ease the best you can, whatever. But yeah, just with so much going on in general, I have a busy life. Just anyway, in general. And then when you mix in that, there were days when I was, like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah. And then it happened. Life will do that to you. And eventually you'll just crash out. And, nobody really talks about it. Nobody really highlights it.
They really don't.
That, it is possible for you to keep going so much until you just crash out. And you be like, well, what the hell's crashing out? Well, crashing out could be you at work and all of a sudden you just fucking snap the fuck out and cuss everybody out and get fired. It could be...
Might
you
break
and
down crying.
you
It could be
might break
anything,
down
really.
crying. You
But it's
might,
going to be some sort of outburst.
yeah, you might be, dealing with your partner and you take all your frustrations out on your partner. It can be a physical thing where you just can't do it for that day or whatever. You just can't do it.
Typically, if it happens, though, whatever it is, whatever the decision that individual makes, typically it's always negative, though.
Yeah, it's not. No,
So let's not get to that because it's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be positive. So you have to figure out a way to take a break, find a break, manufacture a break, force a break to happen for yourself.
I think that's one of my biggest struggles just in everyday life is finding a break. Saying I ain't doing this no more today.
Yeah.
It's something you got to work on, but then you can always tell yourself, oh, well, if I was doing this, this could be. You know what I'm saying? And that's my problem is I'll end up talking to myself. Even if I've made up my mind, whatever. Okay, after 4 o'clock, I ain't doing shit today, but chilling.
Yeah.
And then at 4:15, I'm like, oh man, if I was just doing this right now.
The thing that helped me learn to take a break is I can look back and think of all the time periods where I was like going super hard and busting my ass and killing myself, and I can look and see what it got me, and none of it was worth it.
I would agree.
And in your head, when you're going so hard and busting your ass, you're thinking, I'm gonna get this, and it's gonna be so worth it. It's gonna be. And in reality, this shit ain't really worth it. It ain't, it ain't worth it.
Because you're sacrificing a lot to get there. So once you are at the end, you weigh out what it cost you, what you sacrificed for what you gained. I mean, a lot of times, even if it's even, you did good because a lot of times it ain't even.
Yeah, and sometimes you can ruin a lot of shit. You can ruin a lot of shit. You can ruin family relationships. Relationship with your kids, stuff like that. You're trying to go so hard, you're trying to achieve so much, and you just got a tunnel vision on where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do. That you blocked out everything else, and you done fucked about your relationship trying to get to a certain point. And once you get to that point, it ain't even fucking worth it.
Yeah,
it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it. So
every finish line ain't
yeah, they ain't a prize there.
Yeah, they ain't a prize.
Some
of them, but not.
I think one of the things for myself.
I'm about to bite this sandwich. Go ahead.
Bo's about to take a bite of the sandwich. Shout out to Domino's Sunset. It's delightful, as you can see. He's taking a very small bite. I can look back on my time and my past where I was trying to achieve certain things, and I missed a lot of shit because I was so focused on what I was trying to do. We always talk about the health thing. If I hadn't been so focused and driven on trying to do what I was trying to do 5 years ago, I would have seen that I had kidney issues and been able to stop it. Instead of doing that,
well, maybe not, but more likely.
I would have said it because the signs were there. But I drank more energy drinks and more coffee and
trying to keep going.
Yeah, I got you. Instead of saying, shit, something wrong. I need to fix it. I need to fix this. I said, well, fuck, I ain't got time for that shit. Let me just take another swig of this monster.
5 hours.
Yeah, let me just take another 5 hours. Keep going. I gotta get overtime. Let me take another one of these. I gotta print out 50 shirts.
If you don't know, those things are really fucking y'all up.
Yeah, I don't know if they are or not, but
I do. I know they're fucking up your heart at minimum. Your heart, but in his case, kidneys. So especially y'all, if you drink one every now and then because you got a longer shift or whatever, okay, I don't think nobody will fault you for that, not even your body. But if you want them people that getting up every morning and drinking 2 of them bitches to get going, and then you go to work and drink another, you drink a couple of them things a day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your body mad at you, I'm telling you.
I don't know. I just know that when you're that wrapped up, you can see people. I know people at work, where I work at. You can see them, nurses or whatever. You can see them. They're just wired up and they're just zooming around and they not focused on shit. So it's like I can only imagine how it was. Yeah, you're just running. You're just going and you're not paying attention to shit. You're just going. And I mean,
So it might work here and there, but for the big picture, that don't work.
Ain't a good thing. It's not a good thing. So you definitely got to take a break and, do what's best for yourself. And I'm speaking specifically to men because we don't do it enough oftentimes you look and you see, you know,
We hardly do it at all.
an older couple. You might see the woman, she's walking around, she's doing all right. You see the man, he's all fucked up,
Hunched over.
beat up, and crushed down and shit. Because, you know, we don't stop. We just keep going until we can't go no more.
Unfortunately.
And there's no reward in that. So we need to change the way we, you know, deal and the way we think about taking care of ourselves and just take a break, you know, because it's worth it. Nowadays, I take a break. If I get tired, because it's, you know, I take a fucking break. Because at the end of the day, what are you going to lose? Or what are you going to gain? You know,
Yeah, you have to, because nobody knows you and your body better than you.
Mm-hmm.
If you fucking tired, sit down. It's okay to be tired. Everybody gonna be tired.
Yeah. And there's nothing to gain.
Like whatever job you got, I don't give a fuck about that. Or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Cutting the grass or, you know, at work.
And the crazy shit is, you know, you doing all this crazy work, pressing yourself so hard, that shit can be here today and gone tomorrow. So
that's the thing. It can be here today and gone today.
Yeah. So what's the big fucking deal? And what are you doing it for? What are you killing yourself for?
Yeah.
So
to me, I think it's okay in short-term bursts, meaning you have a short-term goal. And when I say that, I mean like, you know, whatever, you going to the beach in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to try to bust these overtime out, for example, for these next 2 weeks to have money to go to the beach. I don't necessarily think that's a problem as long as that's the only time you're doing it.
Yeah.
If you're doing it week after week after week to pay your bills or whatever, first of all, you got too many fucking bills.
Mm-hmm.
You need to reevaluate that first so you don't have to work as much. But when you're tired, stop. When you feel like you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. You know you better than anybody else. That's just the bottom line. So
you will break down.
Yeah. Yeah. My previous, not the job I have now, and not Winn-Dixie, kind of the job I had in between. I had a meltdown or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was ugly and bad, and it never should have got that far.
Mm-hmm.
But once it happens, and you cannot, no matter how good of a person you are or shitty of a person, you can't change the past. When something happens, it happens. Now you can work on correcting it. You can work on getting over it and trying to see whatever it was from their perspective. But when it happens, and that was kind of my stance on that. Like, look, I apologize. This happened. I own it. Now what?
Mm-hmm.
And the now what was, you know, stay at the house for a little bit. And
it is.
So, but it can affect if you're not taking breaks and you're not physically, if you're not doing stuff for your mental, meaning like talking, getting stuff out. It's gonna happen. You're gonna snap.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's fuse, I would say, is different lengths, so you can't say for when. But when it does, it's gonna be bad, and sometimes it may cost you jobs, relationships, people. So let's try not to even get there.
Yeah. I say one time where I went in that direction. I was working a bunch of overtime. I was trying to buy this machine for my business or whatever, trying to save up some money. My mom was sick. They were talking about she was about to die or whatever. Running back and forth down to South Carolina. My fuse was all the way burnt. Didn't have nothing left. I was constantly threatening people at work. Didn't give a fuck. Just did not care. I was ready to go at any moment, anytime. Didn't matter. Got into an incident, and in my head I thought, okay, well, I'm doing this because of X, Y, Z. But looking back on it, I released all of that built up, pent up energy on that situation. And really, it shouldn't even have been all that pent up.
Correct.
It shouldn't have got to that point to where
Correct.
it was that pent up and then it got released on that one person. If I had known better, the signs, like I said, the signs was already there. I would have stopped and went and got some kind of help to help.
Yeah, when you know better, you do better.
Yeah, instead of driving myself all the way into the ground, which is what happened, and you end up just burning yourself all the way out.
Yeah, that happens pretty frequently, actually.
Yeah.
Just in general.
So, and then like I said, all the stuff you were working for, all the stuff you were trying to do, all the stuff you was busting your ass to get, now it's up in the air, and it was all a waste of time.
Yeah, correct.
So,
don't risk your health for a fucking vacation, or whatever.
So, man, take a break before you break.
Agreed. Mac, what's up, baby? What we got next? We got about 15 minutes.
Tyrese. Are you familiar with Tyrese?
Well, I don't know if I'm as familiar with you. I mean, as you are, but yes, I know who Tyrese Gibson is.
So he was on the Breakfast Club, and he was talking to them, and he asked DJ Envy what happened as far as their friendship, because he felt like they had a good friendship, and what ended up happening was Tyrese helped him through his marriage, patching up his marriage, and helped him through that with him and his wife. But then when Tyrese had his mental breakdown with the medication and stuff, and was out here looking crazy on the internet,
like Kanye,
DJ Envy did not help. He didn't reach out to him. He didn't try to help him. He didn't do shit. He just fucking backed out, and then he.
How was he helping his wife? He was digging her down for him?
No.
Oh.
DJ Envy cheated on his wife, and blah blah blah. So what he did, he reached out to DJ Envy and kind of helped counsel him through that. And
so
then
maybe he was helping him, which helped.
No, yeah, both of them. And then they all came together, and he helped patch up their marriage. He helped put their marriage back together. So,
but no wood.
No, he didn't fucking. So, he wanted to know what happened with the friendship. Where was the
why he didn't come back and help him?
Why he didn't come back and help him? So my question was, do friends owe you anything? What are your expectations for people that you call your friends?
If I label them a friend, if I've given them that title, then yeah. I don't want to say owe, but it's expected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether I helped you through marriage or whatever, I would still expect you to do it for me.
Yeah.
Because I would do it for you. That's why, to me, that term is overused.
I think it is overused.
Friend, because
I talk about it a lot on social media and question it a lot on social media. What the hell is a friend? Because when you sit back and you look at, okay, X, Y, and Z is my friend. And then you think about, okay, what the fuck do X, Y, and Z do for me on a daily basis or at all? And you kind of, they don't do shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people mix up the word friend with like acquaintances.
Yeah.
Or even if y'all went to a ball game, like a Hornets game, a Panthers game, it doesn't mean y'all friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just little Jimmy from work.
Right.
One of y'all had a good deal on tickets. But yes, no, if I'm saying sorry about that. If I deem them a friend, then yes. I don't like the word owe, but I would expect them to try to help. Even if it's just calling.
Yeah.
Just some sort of help. Some way of reaching out.
I think, like you said, I think the term friend is overused. I think it's undervalued. I think that we need to reevaluate what a friend actually is. Like I said, a lot of times if you work somewhere with somebody for fucking 2 weeks, oh, that's my buddy, that's my friend. I mean, the motherfucker won't come piss on you if he was on fire. So, I had to do it, and I've had to do it again and again and again, reevaluate, and I kind of look at certain things, little small things, and, you wonder, okay, that's my friend, but my friend didn't do this, or my friend didn't do that.
But typically, it's simple shit, too, that you're looking for.
Yeah, I say, well, one of the main things one of the things that really brought it to my attention the most was when I got sick. When I got sick, I realized that I had all these friends, but in a time of need, when you need some support, or you need people to share a message, or you need people to help bring some awareness. Where the fuck is all the friends at? All the friends that invite you to all their fucking parties, all their little gay ass events or whatever the fuck. Where they at? And you realize, I got like 3 of them. I got like 3.
It's like 4.
Yeah. I got like 3 fucking people that actually give a fuck about what I'm actually doing, what's actually going on.
Well, a lot of times it's a convenience thing. Again, like I said, your acquaintances, you hang out, or your buddies at work out of convenience most of the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes that does develop and y'all really do become friends outside of the job, but that's not common. It seemed to be, especially at the job we worked at together, you had these groups of people that were friends, or appeared to be friends, you know what I'm saying? Multiple different groups. And at the end of the day, it wasn't. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Because you realize as soon as you leave, it's like poof. Fucking, as soon as you leave the job, like, did you
that's one factor. And then again, it's when you need something.
Yeah.
Whatever that is. When you are really in need, you'll find out who really gives a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say a need, I don't care if it's, in his case, a kidney, or in my case, plenty of times it's been $5.
Mm-hmm. It ain't even got to be a kidney. It can be a fucking ladder. Hey, man, let me borrow your ladder.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It can literally be anything. But you'll find out, because your friends, people that give a shit about you, will try to help. Or be like, damn, I ain't got a ladder, man. But let me see if Dante does. Dante probably does. But he be fucking people's hair up. Yeah.
So it's like, so it's like, do your friends owe you, and what do they owe you? And what standard do you hold your friends to? And for me,
I think ultimately it's person by person. I don't think there's like an answer we can write down, because it's going to be different for you probably than me.
Yeah.
Actually, I think ours are probably similar. But
I know for me now, I had a big group, of people, and now, like I say, it's a day by day thing, and it's about what you actually do. All that. I would, I could have. I'm gonna evaluate you on what you fucking do. If you don't actually do shit, you don't show up for me, you're undependable, you're not reliable, you're a fucking associate.
You're an associate.
Yeah,
I'd rather have 3 or 4 people that fight like hell than 50 just standing there looking.
Yeah, like, what's the point? What's the benefit of having a bunch of people that ain't gonna be there for you to, help you? If you can't help me, then what the fuck are we doing? Because I will help you.
So it's back and forth.
I will help you. So if I'm gonna, and then for me, it's about the time and the manipulation and shit, because people you call your friends, that's people you allow to change your mind on things and guide you in certain areas and shit like that. And you find out a person don't give a fuck about you. Think about the shit they didn't guided you to do, convince you to fucking do.
You thought they were probably wrong.
They're probably fucking wrong
at that point. Yeah, you're right.
You looking at them like, oh, that's my friend. They wouldn't do that, and they absolutely fucking would do that. So, like I said,
a lot of times, like I said, it's out of convenience. So, I encourage everyone to look at their friend group, or what they consider their friend group. And I mean, if it's 10 people that you think are your close friends, I would be willing to bet probably 2.
Yeah, might be 2 at best.
Maybe 3, but
fall off. I tell you what, fall the fuck off, and then you see how many people you really got. Mm-hmm. Fall the fuck off. Don't have a car. Don't have nowhere to live. Lose your fucking job, and then see how many people you have. If you work at a certain place, quit that job and go somewhere else. See how many people hit you up, contact you, or ask you how you doing. All of a sudden, the person that was in your fucking face every single day at work, all of a sudden they'll fucking disappear. You won't hear from them motherfuckers for 6 months.
Correct.
So,
So reevaluation. Reevaluate everything.
Facts.
Friends, family, job.
So to wrap it, how much time we got?
Less than 10.
Okay, so the Raptors up, football is back, bitches. It's Thursday night. Thursday night football is on.
It's Thursday.
We got the Ravens and who else?
Vikings or somebody.
The Ravens, probably bitch ass Vikings.
I thought it was the Vikings and the Eagles.
That's a bitch ass game. I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna look. So football is back, people. So I'm fucking excited.
You so excited.
Oh god, we got the Vikings and the Eagles. That's ugly. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
That's ugly. I don't like it. Vikings are trash.
Yeah.
Damn, they're trash.
The Eagles ain't what they were last year either, though.
I want to see a defense. Have you seen the defense?
Not for a whole game.
I want to see a defense because they got some fucking monsters.
They do have some studs.
They got a lot of fucking,
Got a lot of big boys.
a lot of beasts.
A lot of wide back,
Yeah,
athletic Buffaloes.
yeah. I need to see that. So, definitely checking out the game tonight. The Panthers are fucked. J.C. Horn, you injury prone pussy. Fuck.
Jesse Horn is. I just want to give him a hug.
Panthers, look at some goddamn wide receivers. It's not slow.
I think they knew this though, man. Like the Panthers are so fucking frustrating. And they only frustrate to me because I love them. Every year, it's like whatever the most glaring need is, we
Don't.
It's different every year, but we always avoid that one.
We just don't do it. It's like, fuck, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, we got a couple guys who can't catch the ball. They just can't fucking run.
Yeah, they can't run. Can't get over.
So I'm still, until he proves me otherwise, I'm still not a fucking Bryce Young guy. I'm not a Miles Sanders guy. I will say, Chuba fucking Hubbard though, I hate more than anybody.
I do hate people.
If we cut him, did somebody pick him up?
Probably not, because I don't.
I mean, maybe on a practice squad like this. We're the only reason this dude is employed.
Well, we're not gonna cut him.
And we running him.
We use him. And I was baffled. I was like, why the fuck if we pay this guy $40-something million and we got Chuba Hubbard carrying the ball just as much as him?
And Chuba Hubbard makes probably $36,
Like,
which is still $35 too much.
what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
So it's
But yeah, the Panthers is disappointing again. I know it's only one game. Yeah, but if you look at it, I mean, we don't have many positives. We just don't.
Brian Burns played a hell of a half a game.
He did.
Hell of a half a game.
I know you don't like, but I like Burns.
You like him $30 million worth of Burns?
Yeah.
Damn. He can get the fuck on for that. I would trade his ass yesterday. I would trade him for two.
Now, I'm not upset if they, per se, trade him. But again, the Panthers typically got the same track record. They fuck around. They ain't going to end up trading him. He ain't going to end up leaving for nothing.
The dude fuck around.
Yeah, it's just.
Damn, we doing.
Oh, Burns can play. I don't give a fuck. Burns can play.
Fuck around.
He a little light,
Everybody do fuck around.
but I like Burns. Is
Yeah,
he
right.
like the guy? No.
Definitely not.
I think he's top 10 in his position.
Definitely terrible against the run.
Oh, yeah. That's not a thing.
Definitely can't get double digit sacks.
He gonna do it this year. It's for a contract. He absolutely gonna do it this year.
Embarrassing.
But now he's gonna do it next year.
Sure.
That's that. With whoever he's with.
Pathetic. Sad.
That's everybody though.
Embarrassing.
Like your boy, what's the Sisk's homeboy wide receiver for the Niners? It's his rookie contract year. He's gonna go off this year, but it ain't gonna be shit again. The receiver, Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk.
He's different.
You know, he's a decent dude.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just saying
different.
somebody's gonna, if he keeps it up, somebody's gonna way overpay for him.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Because he's only doing what he did week one because it's his contract year. He's going to do 4 or 5 times this year the same shit.
That's true.
It's everybody.
That's true. Yeah, contract year be yes.
And then regret it the next year.
And then Masim Muhammad type shit.
I love Moose, but yeah, when he left here, went to the Bears gave him a 17 dump loads full of money, and that motherfucker didn't do jack
He
shit.
ain't do shit.
Stayed there a couple years, they cut him, he came right back.
Fucking bum. Shout out to Masim Muhammad.
Yeah, I love you, Moose.
Bum ass. But yeah, so Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Cam Newton says his phone is on.
Well, he can leave it plugged up in an empty room because that motherfucker won't ring.
Yeah. Oh, also RG3 said his phone.
I saw that RG3. Listen, RG, you gotta love him.
Yeah. They don't want to contact guys like us. You know, me, Cam,
Old washed up quarterbacks. Yeah, you're probably right. You're right.
We're too much of a distraction.
Colin Kaepernick's agent contacted the Jets for what?
How you gonna
Out of
say?
everybody, Kaepernick is still last. Forget if you like him or don't like him, right? At this point in the game, his age and shit.
Yes.
A quarterback missed 2 weeks, right? Let's say a quarterback gets hurt and missed 2 games. Comes back, he rusty as fuck after 2 weeks. This dude ain't played in what? 6 years? 7 years?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been practicing on his own. I wouldn't give a fuck who he throwing it to.
Yes.
So junior high, like just cap Colin, dude. It's over.
It's over. It's big time.
It's been over.
It's been really over. When you sued the NFL, it was over.
You knew that it can't. You knew that. You knew it was
You know it was over. It was like, I'm gonna see y'all. Fuck this career.
You should have. If you really wanted to get to the NFL, and it still probably wouldn't have worked, but you could have said, you could have humbled yourself. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna try to catch on in Canada for a year, produce some numbers, and then maybe you get the NFL's attention. You're not getting NFL's attention by being on your junior high field empty with no pads on, throwing to whoever.
I don't think it's that. I think it's the fact that they're just not gonna.
No, I don't think they are either. But I'm just saying for him, I'm saying if he really wanted to show that, look, guys, I'm fucking serious. I don't think they were changing regardless.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been a better look for him. But either way, he was fucked.
I don't even think that would be a good look.
It wasn't even the kneeling that fucked him. It was that fucked him with a lot of people, don't get me wrong. But when you sue the NFL,
yeah, you sued the NFL. You can't come back.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like you can't come back.
That's it.
For them. You sued them. So
I remember multiple people when we worked at Winn-Dixie over my years. Oh, I'm fixing to sue them for A, B, and C.
Mm-hmm.
A handful of people actually did. And every time that they made me aware of it, I told them, well, you're going to get fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to sue your boss and still work for your boss. Now, you might win and win some money. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to lose because they got more money than you, though. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be unemployed.
Yep.
So, unless you just got a fucking clear-cut win, which is not likely,
Don't do it.
you're unemployed.
Don't do it.
No matter where you Winn-Dixie or the NFL. You sue your boss, you probably going to find another boss.
Josh Allen,
Did not look good.
he continues to try to do his best Patrick Mahomes imitation, and the shit is fucking his life up.
He just needs to play football. He's trying to do too much.
Yeah, he's trying to just
Play
be
football.
like super elite, and it's unnecessary. Trying to jump over people.
When you were yourself, they called you elite
Mm-hmm.
first couple years. Then you started hearing that shit, and then you started trying to be elite.
Trying to be elite.
No, don't try.
Don't
Be who you are,
Yeah.
and if you're elite, great. If you ain't,
Yeah.
cool. But you're still a good enough quarterback that you ain't got to try none of that.
Yeah.
You were winning games being who you are.
Yeah. You're trying to, throw shit in the fucking pinhole, and you're trying to jump over a fucking linebacker.
It's going to be the same thing with Mahomes. When the Chiefs fall off, they're going to slowly start declining over the seasons. And when Mahomes is throwing, that shit's going to stop too.
I don't believe so.
I do. I mean, it'll stop meaning he won't be there. Because when you're not on a good team and doing that shit, they're not going to stand for it. It's okay when you win it.
I don't think so.
I do. Same thing with Brett Favre.
Yeah,
Brett Favre did that shit.
Yeah, he has in my opinion, he has a Steph Curry-ish effect on the game. So we said
Well,
same
if
thing
he's
about
got the Steph Curry-ish effect, then that means the Chiefs will never be dog shit. As long as he's there.
Facts.
I'm saying if they start declining, and he starts that bullshit, but it'd be just like with the Warriors. The Warriors were fucking ass, and Steph's jacking shit from half court. I guarantee you that shit would stop.
I don't think so.
I do.
Because he's hitting the shit from half court. He's still hitting.
A lot of times, yeah, but who gives a fuck if you're getting beat by 30? Oh,
That's not my fucking fault. I'm hitting threes from 50.
Did how many points you got for it?
50.
You got 50 points for 51?
I got 51 points in the game.
No. You missing my
It
point.
ain't my fault the
If
team
you
sucks.
shot it at the line or you shot it at half court, how many points are you
Yeah,
getting?
you got to build a team around me. I'm Steph Curry. I'm hitting shots from fucking half court. Build a fucking team around me.
And I'm not knocking Steph or Mahomes. I'm just saying those type of guys, when somebody else tries to be there, number one, it never works. Number two, they're in unique situations where that bullshit is acceptable.
That's true.
because like I said, previous to this, and I don't know how many of our viewers watch or aware. I know I'm a little bit older. Brett Favre was the same fucking way. Brett Favre used to throw some bullshit, and I'd be baffled. But more times than not, it was a touchdown. And you just be like, what in the fuck is he? I mean, literally just slinging the fucking ball. Didn't look like he was even aiming for somebody. Now, Mahomes, I'm not saying Favre and Mahomes play the same. They don't. But I'm saying throwing like crazy bullshit, yeah, very much the same. Favre just couldn't move. Mahomes were out there running around like a little sissy when he was on his shit when he needs to.
Damn.
Real upright and on his tiptoes.
Just a criticism for me.
But yeah, best quarterback in the
And
NFL.
you about to have a flood of Patrick Mahomes players coming in too, so.
What do you mean?
Caleb Williams is a carbon copy.
Well, Caleb Williams shit. I mean, that dude looked pretty fucking legit.
I mean, he look like Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes.
so he's certified.
Yeah. He comes in, he can do the same shit Patrick Mahomes doing. So,
Good.
perhaps.
And I caught him how he running around since he did it.
Damn. Jesus. Ray Pants is famous. Jesus Christ.
Does he wear pearls like our quarterback?
Yeah.
No.
Pearls are in, by the way.
Hmm?
Pearls are in.
And a lot of girls' asses, they pull them out
What
real
the
slow.
fuck?
Dude should not be wearing pearls. I don't give a fuck who says so.
It's stylish, man.
It's not. It's gayish
How?
because those are women's items.
How's a woman's items?
Because dudes don't fucking wear them.
What's the difference between a diamond and a pearl?
A lot of money.
What makes one gay and one not gay?
I've never seen chunks of diamonds just lined up all the way around.
People wear them like that.
Who?
Rappers.
That shit is bullshit. That's glass half the time. These motherfuckers do not got that money like that.
Pearl.
Hats. And if they did, you gonna spend it all on a fucking chain or what's the shit little pendant. Stop.
We a mess. We need a Devo show pendant. Made out of diamonds.
Yeah, we can just put like plastic in it or something.
No,
Yeah.
diamonds.
Well,
Diamonds.
who's
Get a
paying-
bus.
who's paying for that?
Get a bus down.
I mean, I'll wear it. Somebody pay for it.
Our sponsors will.
Oh.
Shout out to the sponsors.
Blue Line Defense, you won't notice.
Blue Line Defense.
Domino's
on Sunset.
And a new one coming.
And a new sponsor's on the way. Anybody else?
A different type of business than these two. We're trying to keep everything separated.
If you would like to, promote your business, advertise a little bit, hit us up, let us know.
Message, email. Show at Yahoo. You can message on any of the social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Or can you message on TikTok? I don't know.
You can.
Okay, so you can message on any of them.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, how much y'all charge for this?
Yep.
And we're going to tell you some bullshit number because you're going to give us a bullshit story.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll meet somewhere in the middle.
And then we'll take that money and buy some bus down the Devo show chain.
Yeah. I think if we get, I don't know, about 4,000 more sponsors.
4,000.
4,000 more.
Okay.
We can probably get one pendant.
Damn.
Real small though.
So we got
to take turns wearing.
So,
like you have it Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I have it Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
if you want to start your own podcast, don't go in your fucking office or your bathroom and try to record yourself in your stupid ass iPhone.
Or some people put a fucking sheet up behind them, like in their bedroom.
Yeah, what
like
the
it's
fuck?
a back. Like stop.
Yeah, stop. Like, don't try to, just fucking.
It's not even that expensive like that.
It's not 2820 East W.T. Harris. Come down here, see Mr. Livingston Lewis
Yeah.
and
Lou.
Big Lou.
He got about 19 other names he'll answer to, but that motherfucker is Lou.
Holler at him.
Yeah.
Book your time. Book your hour. Come in here, talk your shit. Post it wherever you want to post it. Do your podcast thing. Holler at
Lou.
Lou.
Blue Line Defense, appreciate y'all. Domino's on Sunset, appreciate the sandwiches. We'll be back Tuesday.
Be back Tuesday.